can think of many better places to, go and tour, I think, really. The whole culture, the food, the people, the weather. I mean, that's some very convincing stuff, I guess. I think the first shows were at 161 and some kind of festivals or one-off location things. And then at some point I did like my first show at Revolver on a Sunday. And then I always did the Thursday for the charity event. And so I played it, I think, 6 times probably at Revolver now. And yeah, Revolver is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm in the very comfortable position to have like a track which seems to make everybody go totally crazy. Like no matter what age, if anybody who goes into a club where I play, just seems to totally. I mean, I love In the Shadows and Want You My Soul as well. But like it's a special situation and feeling because the reaction I'm getting here is like you can't compare it to anywhere else. It's just like. I don't know, it's unreal, yeah. I probably rather put it, why is it not so successful anywhere else? Because I remember when it came out, it seems to be a bit of a selective thing. It was really popular in Poland, which is next to Germany. And so when it came out, I was like, for 3 years, I was like almost not every weekend, but every month I was in Poland. So it was I already had this kind of experience where you go somewhere and then suddenly this track and not the other big track is very popular. And I don't know, I always thought it's probably my favorite track of my own productions to play out. And I'm not necessarily somebody who really loves playing out their own stuff, but once I finished that one, I remember I think it was actually Poland where I played it first. And I played it the first night, so nobody ever heard it. And the reaction was instantly amazing. So I think it's a really great track, obviously, but it's a bit of a unique situation where it's so old and just only certain people or parts or cities picked it up. It's Melbourne, it's a great place to be successful or popular, and so I can't complain. I had a bit of a night at home where I had some drinks, and I brought back some Valium from a trip to Asia, and those guys, they were just I never took it before, but so they were taking it just to chill, and so that's what I did at home. I had I think some wine and Valium, which I don't do very often, but I happened to do that on that night. And so next day I went to the studio and I was a little bit hungover, but sometimes the hangovers, which are kind of nice, which don't destroy you, but they just put you in a bit of a sensitive mood and you're more sensitive. So I went to the studio and I started the track, and so an instrumental track. And then once I was about to leave, you kind of need to save the arrangement and you need to come up with some sort of name. And I called it Avlium, where I switched the V and the A from Valium. It was Avlium. So that was the instrumental track, that's how it started. And then at that time I was doing a lot with Winding Road, which is a label from Nottingham in the UK. I sent it to my friend and he was like, yeah, I want it, signed it straight away. And he was really close and super close friends with Crazy P, and they're all from Nottingham. And Holly, the singer of the track, she was living at that time in Nottingham, working with Crazy P. And John, my friend, gave it to her to write some lyrics. And so and then I got the vocals back, the main hook vocals, not the intro ones. And I put it in the track and it worked really nice. And then I think we had a gig in Hamburg where I was living at the time. And then I thought for the intro it would be nice to have some sort of ad-lib vocals, what's in the track now. And I hadn't met her before, and she's Australian. I think she's originally from Adelaide, and she lives in Sydney now. And so she came over to Hamburg, and I said maybe try some ad-lib vocals for the intro. And she killed it she's so good. And then I had the intro going, and then the other vocals were there already, and yeah, that's how it happened.